Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And they've got one player out of the lineup due to injury.
It's enough to win in this league when you're at full strength. Missing a cornerstone player makes it even harder.
And now Dallas' starting group. Thompson and Flagg fill out the wings. Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. And it's Russell in at the one. And for the Knicks, we've got Mikal Bridges. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Brunson in at the point. You look at this on paper, and it feels like one-way traffic, Doris. Could this be a trap game?
It sort of has that feeling, B.A. A big underdog going against the big-time favorite. But here's why we play the game. Any given night in this league, anything can happen.
Russell drops it in from 14 feet away.
To me, you've got to stay attached to D'Angelo Russell, especially when he's in those in-between areas.
It's Bridges on the wing, defended by Thompson. To the inside. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Davis down low. Robinson defending. And that one's good. Davis.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
Outside Anunoby. Down low. Oh, deflected. Towns passes to Robinson. 6 to shoot. And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's Flagg with a rebound. And Dallas with possession. Shoots. The shot by Russell, no good. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. We briefly discussed Anthony Davis and what he wants his team to do against him, and Coach said to make him into a jump shooter. I think if we can make the majority of his shots jumpers and keep him away from the rim, we should be in good shape. Easier said than done, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Towns outside. New York working the ball around now. Anunoby for three. Mavericks with the rebound. And here's Flagg outside. The rebound by Bridges. Towns passes to Bridges. Anunoby against Lively. Out to Bridges. Takes the three. Sinks the tray.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Now here's Russell. Thompson outside. Lets it go from deep. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Yeah, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Pass to Thompson. Stolen by Bridges. And here's Anunoby. It's stolen by Lively. The finish! And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Boy, when you talk about Derek Lively, first thing that strikes you are his physical tools, length, athleticism, great motor. But I also like the maturity from this young man.
The free throw drops for Lively. And Lively, missing most of last season with an ankle fracture, he's back in action, Doris.
I am so excited about the potential of this young man, Brian. We know he has been a defensive force. As an athletic 7-footer, he gives you elite rim protection. He's a tremendous screener early in his career. And believe me when I tell you, there are layers to his offensive game that can be built upon. His future is so bright.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Now here's Bridges. Towns, a screen on Thompson. Three-pointer, Bridges.
One of the best defenders in the league at any position. AD can just smother a dude.
Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Left side, Brunson. Pass to Towns. To the paint. It's stolen by Lively. Thompson with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. 6-point game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Flagg. New York has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Brunson passes to Anunoby. Towns against Davis. Towns down low. Clock at 6. For 3, Bridges. And again, the Knicks missing. The Mavericks lead by 6. And he lobs it up. And Davis slams it home.
And you love how effortless Davis makes this look. Rising up for an alley-oop like it's nothing.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Looking to win the run. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
And he drops the first. That one misses. Dallas leading by 7. Russell to pass to Davis. from behind the arc. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Knicks have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start, kept alive.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Thompson passes to Lively. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Lively's got 7 points.
Come on now, that's easy money.
Knicks trail by 9. Brunson up top, guarded by Russell. The jump hook. It's deflected.
Well, that's the energy and effort that D'Angelo Russell brings on the defensive end. This guy has got the ability to be a factor there.
Robinson with a steal. Pass to Brunson. New York working the ball around now. Davis against Towns. 4 on the clock. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Snatched up. Outside Russell. Three-pointer. Unable to get that one. New York has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Bridges finds Brunson. Stolen by Davis. Here's Russell. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Knicks trail by 9. Towns passes to Anunoby. Towns on a screen. Now here's Anunoby. He's guarded closely. Good work there as it goes.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So New York ends up going with a whole new group. New York on D. They trail by 7. Pass to Washington. Now Exum. Gafford with a screen on Brogdon. Clock is at 3. Here's Exum. And they recover it. Marshall. Again the miss by the Mavericks.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Clarkson for 3. Mavericks with a rebound. Exum left side. Pass to Marshall. From outside the arc. Not going to go that time. Knicks trail by 7. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Clarkson for 3. Christie with a rebound. Well, the Mavericks shooting only 39% in the early going. Pass to Exum. The 3 from Washington. Hart pulls it in.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Yabusele outside. Outside McBride. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Check out the handles. A spin move like that is how you lose the nearest defender.
Gafford up top. Pass to Christie to stop the drought. And that one hits the back iron.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable, let's be honest.
And it's Clarkson missing. Dallas leading by 5. Now here's Exum. Back to Washington. Outside Christie. Marshall passes to Washington. And Gafford gets it to go on the assist by Washington. And the Mavericks lead by 7. 1:36 left in the first quarter. Hart screen on Christie. Pass to Hart. Back to Brogdon. McBride on the wing. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy. PA?
Gotta have it. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And here are the Mavericks now, after the basket by New York. Washington against Hart. Exum outside. 5 to shoot. The Knicks pull it in. Clarkson outside. Christie against Brogdon. Up top, Yabusele. Over Washington. Yabusele can't hit. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back after this word. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Anunoby plays the 4, and Cat is the center. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Hart in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Knicks trail by 7. And you look at the shot pattern for D'Angelo Russell. Doris, lots of threes in there.
You're right, B.A. There are certain guys who believe in their ability to get hot from distance, and it can completely change the tenor of the game. That has been the story of D'Angelo's career.
Now here's Russell. And here's Thompson for 3. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
This is what you call a dead-eye three-point perimeter shooter. Klay Thompson doing work.
Here's Anunoby. Now Brunson. From 10 feet away, Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
Yeah, that's just an innate awareness that the clock is putting you under duress. Jalen Brunson calmly delivers.
Russell against Anunoby. Washington outside. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Robinson, he's checked in for Hart. Davis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Knicks trail by 8. Anunoby finds Towns. Now Bridges, defended by Thompson. And the Knicks miss again. Dallas is going out of from deep in the second quarter. Outside Russell, pass to Thompson. Oh, Klay Thompson with the bounce. Get up, Klay.
This is the craftiness of Klay Thompson. Sometimes, boy, off the dribble drive, you better look out.
Stolen by Davis. Thompson with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Davis with a screen on Brunson. And finished off by Davis.
And that's unbelievable. Davis sky high doing his thing.
Towns outside. Outside Anunoby. The 3 is up. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Washington. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Love the hustle from Towns right there. Boy, engaged defensively.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Derek Lively comes in for Gafford, and Flagg subbed in for Washington. Here's Russell. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. To the middle. Here's Lively. And Anunoby pulls it down.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight,
Oh! Gets you some!
showing some power. power.
The athleticism of Mitchell Robinson is something to behold.
Thompson, a screen on Brunson. Here's Russell. Oh, Robinson with a block. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Brunson against Russell. Lively with a screen on Brunson. Shot clock at 6. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Derek Lively at such a young age, such a good screener, and then gets to open space and finishes. Everything you want from a young big.
Pass to Russell, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Flag.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Knicks trail by 12. Towns outside. Stolen by Davis. Here's Flag. Now Davis. Anthony Davis packs it down.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And it's clear Anthony Davis welcomes the challenge of leading as the team's best player.
And it's a role he occupied in New Orleans. Now the opportunity to play more at the 4 spot. He got what he wanted and is ready to take the weight.
Here's Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. Towns, left side. New York working the ball around now. For 3, Bridges. New York again, can't hit.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Russell to pass to Davis. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Davis has got 6 in the quarter.
And what you love most about Davis is his confidence, because it's what helps him take over games.
Whoa! Cat! Unreal!
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Davis probing. Shoots over Robinson. And again, it's Dallas.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Here's Brunson, and it's New York scoring again.
I think in today's NBA, you've got to be a 3-level scorer. The midi is good for Jalen Brunson.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Elbow shot on the way, and it's Flag with a rebound. Flag's got 4 rebounds in the game. Inside. Davis from long range. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knicks trail by 14. Pass to Brunson. Davis against Towns. The 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Flag's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's tipped. Robinson with a steal. Fast break, New York. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
What you love about Mitchell Robinson is his ability to read and react to the opponent. Really good defensive instincts on display.
On the wing, Davis. Tipped away. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Outside Brunson. Pass to Towns. Here's Anunoby, guarded by Russell. And here's Davis. On the wing, Davis. Shoots over Anunoby, and that one's good. Davis. Davis has got 16 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Yabusele, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Clarkson comes in for Anunoby. Brogdon's checked in for Bridges. And it's McBride in for Brunson. Christie's checked in for Dallas. On defense, the Mavericks. Pass to McBride. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. McBride's got his second basket.
Boy, when Malcolm Brogdon is aggressive, it changes everything for this team. What a pretty pass.
Russell, the pass to Davis. And stolen by Yabusele. Now here's Brogdon, defended by Christie. Pass to Yabusele. Now here's McBride. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3. Rebound, Anthony Davis. And so Davis will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Leading by 12. From 10 feet away. Off the left rim and out.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
McBride off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Yabusele. Robinson passes to McBride. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Davis using his size at the rim.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Knicks trail by 14. Yabusele, a screen on Christie. Here's Brogdon. And again, the Knicks missing. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Russell, the pass to Christie. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Flagg for 3. They grab their own miss. Lively with a screen on Brogdon. Outside Davis. They shoot again. It's rebounded by New York. Pass to McBride. And here's Brogdon. Yabusele the screen. Baseline jumper. Russell with the rebound. Dallas leading by 14. To the paint. And a slam dunk by Lively.
This is why you let Lively go to work inside. Such an exceptional athlete.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Here's Davis. Back to Christie. And here's Russell. Second chance effort. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Brogdon against Christie.
Hey, yo, right here.
Outside Brogdon. Lets the 3 fly. The shot no good. And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for Dallas. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. More 2K action in just a moment. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Knicks trail by 16. On the court right now for the Mavericks. A pair of first overall picks of the front court, Flagg and Davis. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Thompson, and it's Lively in its center. Bridges misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Flagg. Brunson defending. On the wing, Thompson. And stolen by Bridges. Pass to Towns. Stolen by Davis. Thompson with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively, and they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Well, when you think of the all-time blockbuster deals, Anthony Davis has already been in a couple.
Yes, B.A., but it is the most recent trade that is the most notable. When he was traded to Dallas for Luka Doncic. Luka is a generational player. It shocked the NBA world. It will be one of the defining moments of AD's career.
To the middle. And it's Towns with the power finish.
You call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
Pass to Flagg. Back to Russell. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Listen, this guy's a barometer for this team's success offensively. They go as he goes.
There's a screen. Pass to Towns. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by Towns.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Flagg. Now here's Davis. The three is up. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Lively. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Lively's got 17 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Towns. And an Obi for 3. The kick out to Brunson. Fires in the triple. Brunson's got 7.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
Here's Flagg. Outside Davis. And here is Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The three from Russell. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks could surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I am happy to be a part of it. Back to you.
Putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie. Knicks trail by 15. Brunson taking his time here. And a big finish by Robinson.
You've got to have a great sense of timing on the alley-oop pass. Fantastic finish by Mitchell Robinson.
Outside Davis. No good again that time. The Knicks have gone 4 of 9 in the 3rd quarter. Here's Towns. Whoa! Towns with the power.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Brunson against Russell. The three from Thompson. They get the rebound. And it's good. 2 points. Davis has got 22 points.
And you really can't sleep on Davis's length, especially on the offensive glass.
Back to Brunson. The floater. It's tipped. Russell against Brunson. The shot by Russell, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 13-point game. Anunoby passes to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, Mikal Bridges saying, don't sleep on my athleticism. Some big-time hops.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And Doris, the Knicks gave up 5 first-round picks and a swap for Mikal Bridges. Safe to say there's some pressure to perform.
There is no doubt about that, BA, because that is forever the prism through which I will view this trade. His team had showed such patience to that point. To give away 5 coveted first-round picks speaks volumes about the impact they believe he can have for them.
New York making a switch here. Hart's checked in, and the Mavericks making a change here. Now here's Marshall. Still no points. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Towns against Gafford. 16 feet out, and it's New York scoring again.
Yeah, that mid-range arsenal is real for Karl Anthony Towns. This guy legit 3-level scorer at 7 foot.
Marshall passes to Gafford. Washington with the ball, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Washington a screen. Here's Exum. Here he goes.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And Gafford with the block. Washington inside. Anunoby covering. Pass to Thompson. Here's Exum. 3-pointer off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Free throw line jumper. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Here's Marshall. And he banks in the layup. Marshall's got his first 2 points.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Now here's Bridges. He's guarded by Exum. To the inside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Daniel Gafford picks one up. Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
B.A., he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
When Towns is healthy, he is an absolute force on the offensive end of the floor.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Yabusele, he's checked in for Anunoby. Clarkson comes in for Bridges. And Brogdon is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A., he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
Yabusele outside. Pass to Towns. Here's Hart. New York working the ball around now. Yabusele, hook that.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
The Mavericks lead by 9. And here's Christie. Gafford with a screen on Hart. Left side Christie. Got a piece of it. Brogdon, the pass to Hart. Towns outside. Pass to Yabusele. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Now here's Hart. 5 on the clock. Towns for 3. Washington grabs the miss. Gafford with the ball. Towns covering. Gafford passes to Marshall. Now Christie. There's the screen by Marshall. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. McBride, he's checked in for New York. And here's New York now. They're on a 17-6 run. Brogdon finds Clarkson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Clarkson's got his second basket on the night.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
Gafford with a screen on Clarkson. Here's Exum, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Brogdon with the ball. Checked by Washington. From 11 feet away, that shot off the mark. Dallas leading by 9. Pass to Marshall. Christie up top. Clock at 6. Washington outside. The 3, Gafford. Clarkson grabs a miss. The Knicks shooting 47% during this third quarter. Here's Brogdon. Getting inside.
Well, you love to see Malcolm Brogdon take advantage of that frame, capitalizing in close.
Washington outside. Back to Christie. Here's Exum. Knocks down the long J. Exum's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, Dante Exum knocking down shots will put a smile on this team's face. He continues to work on the offensive end.
Yabusele outside. Washington against Brogdon. Over Washington. Again Brogdon missing. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Exum. And here's Christie. And here's Gafford. He's covered by Yabusele. Here's Exum. And it's Dallas scoring again.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Brogdon from outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks going into the break up 12. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Inside, it'll be the dynamic pair of Anunoby and Cat. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Hart in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
And that one falls for Towns. Russell's checked in for Marshall. And so Towns nails them both. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They led the game at 1 point by 20 over Towns, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Knicks trail by 12. Bridges passes to Hart, and Hart throws it down.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
Dallas shooting 45% of the game so far. Davis with a screen on Brunson. Russell against Hart. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Davis. Washington outside. And the 3 off target.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Deflects the pass. And here's Brunson from the arc. Offensive rebound. And it's blocked by Davis.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
Towns for 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The shot by Russell, no good. Knicks trail by 10. Here's Hart. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Pass to Russell. And stolen by Brunson. Brunson speeds in to finish the break.
Well, if Jalen Brunson is out in transition, you know his first thought is, I'm going to score.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Robinson, he's checked in for Hart. And Dallas also making a switch. Flags checked in for Washington. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Russell, outside Davis. Davis drawing the double team. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Credit the hard work coming back. They're doing their best to steal this game.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Towns. Fires for three. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Oh, Davis finishing off the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Towns for three. The offensive rebound. Basket counts.
Well, there's a level of athleticism and length, so Mikal Bridges works hard on the glass and good things happen.
Russell finds Lively. Outside Davis. No good from outside. Knicks trail by 8. Pass to Brunson. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Thompson outside. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Bridges. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Stolen by Anunoby. Over flag. Here's Robinson. Tries again. Rejected by Lively.
Just stellar defense from Derek Lively. Uses that length to send it back.
Davis against Towns. Then Davis gets double teamed. Russell from outside. Dallas no good that time either. Well, the Knicks shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. Bridges misses. Dallas leading by 8. Pass to Davis. Ooh, look at Davis hustling up court.
And I'll tell you what, I just love how Davis runs the floor. Just incredible. I mean, how do you stop him in these situations?
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Dallas on D. They led the game at one point by 20. Back to Bridges. Towns, a screen on Thompson. Towns outside. 6 to shoot. New York again can't hit.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
And a miss there on the triple. Knicks trail by 10. The 11-footer, no good off the back of the rim.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Russell, the pass to Davis. Back to Russell. And Davis slams it home.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Pass to Towns. The three. Buries it from three. Towns has got 14 points now in the second half.
That's the confidence of Towns. This guy, regardless of situation, believes that shot is going in.
Here's Flag. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Outside Anunoby. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
To the paint. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Back to Brunson. Over Russell. Again, the Knicks. Good for two more.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Russell a screen on Bridges. The three from Thompson. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Robinson. Now Towns. Guarded by Russell. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Russell.
Yeah, this guy is just such a load to handle. Karl Anthony Towns spends a lot of time shooting free throws.
That one's off. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They're leading by 8. Pass to Lively. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Lively's got 8 points here in the quarter.
With all the attention AD draws, if Davis moves the ball, good things will happen.
Now here's Towns. Here's Brunson, guarded by Russell. And it's Brunson missing. Dallas leading by 10. Thompson with it. Stolen by Bridges. Now Brunson. Lively with a block. Russell deciding where to go with it. Now Lively. Robinson with a steal. Anunoby. Yes, sir! Moving quick and a great assist in transition.
Wow, a level of physicality brought to OG Anunoby, and he says, I can match that.
Flag outside. Money from 3!
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Davis. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends it back.
Yes, sir, with the 3.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Davis against Towns.
You can't let Davis get established positioning inside. If he does, you have to foul him.
first one drops, and that'll put them up by 9. Both free throws good from Davis. New York, they're working against the clock now. Bridges outside. Brunson cleared away by Davis. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Flag outside. Now Russell. Now Davis. Now Russell. Shot clock at 6. No good from 3. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Thompson.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Mavericks.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Davis.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
Here's Russell. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Flag. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
You know, Flag wasn't going to let that dunk chance pass him by. And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
And I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, guys. D'Angelo, some great basketball tonight. Talk about the winning habits this team is forming.
Keeping it simple on the offensive end, limiting our errors on the defensive end. And I think that piles up. We stay solid throughout the whole game. Just simple, man. I think the simpler we keep it, the better we are as a team.
Keep it simple. What a great reminder. Thanks, D'Angelo.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And we present the player of the game, Anthony Davis.